Welcome back. We are on the ice again, fishing a pond that has some giant panfish and bass in here. Now we have 2 tip ups that we are going to be running with some minnows on there, and we also are going to be jigging with a little plastic. I will show you guys exactly what plastic here in a moment. You guys don't know this, but I learned my lesson a couple days ago. I had my minnow rigged up on my rod with a bobber. A fish sucked it straight down the hole so fast, couldn't believe it. But anyways, we got 2 tip ups now to replace that rod, and we have some big panfish action going on, so stay with us and let's see what we can pull out before the day is gone. Right here we got our big minnows, and we're just gonna hook these guys right behind the dorsal fin. Make sure there's no scales on that hook point. There, we got that guy set in about 10 feet of water. This hole's about 12. Now let's go set up tip up number 2. Same deal, a little treble hook on 12-pound fluorocarbon with the split shot. And right here I just have a swivel connecting the leader to the tip up line. This hole is a little bit deeper, and we have that minnow set about a foot and a half above from the bottom. Now it's time to go jig. Not made already. Where are you going? Please be a fish on there. Yep, guys, we got a fish on here already. I was getting set down. Something ate the minnow already. It's a bass. It's a nice bass. Ah, there we go. First fish already. Look at that, guys. That's a nice bass, hooked right in the top of the mouth. First fish of the day did not take long at all. I was getting sat down to jig my little plastic and already had a tip up. That's a nice 2-pound largemouth. Man, what a freaking way to start off the day. Nice fish. See you, buddy. So I'm actually gonna start off with this color right here, just a white and chartreuse, BrushPile Jigs, soft plastics. So I just take this little guy and thread him on my ice jig. White and chartreuse, looks pretty good. Should be able to get something to bite on this thing. Oh, we got a flag. All right, guys, second tip up. Did he drop it? No, it's a little fish. It's a little guy. Is that a bluegill? Oh my gosh, that is a pig. Look at the size of that. That is a freaking tank on the tip up. He ate that minnow. Dude. Second fish of the day. That is a giant panfish. Thing is bigger than my hand. Wow, on the tip up, guys. On the tip up, that minnow, he ate it. 9.5 inches. That's a nice panfish. I'm not exactly sure what this is a hybrid between, but if you know for sure, let me down in the comments. Man, what a tank. There he is on the plastic. First fish on the jig. Feels good too. But it's a big bluegill. Oh, it's a crappie. That's a decent one. Get some fillets off him. There we go. First fish on the plastic. See you, bud. There's still fish down there. They might be more crappie. Honestly, that might be the first crappie I've ever caught out of this pond. Got him. What do we got? Whatever it is, it feels nice. That's a tank bluegill. Crushed the little plastic. BrushPile Jigs, guys. This little white and chartreuse. That crappie smashed it, and now this tank bluegill smashed it. Big as my hand, guys. That is a football. Big bluegill. Thank you for biting, buddy. He's on it. There he is. Man, he came up like 3 feet from the bottom to eat that. That might have been a different one though, because I had one chasing it up and a second one came up to it. Oh my goodness. He crushed that jig, man. That's a tank, guys. He smashed that plastic. All big fish so far. Oh, got a flag. He's running. He's on there. Got him. Got a fish on the tip up. We got a bass. That's a decent bass too. Tip up fish. That's a nice bass. It's like a 3-pounder. Okay, not 3 pounds, but a solid 2-pounder, 1.5 pounds. There we go. That's a respectable sized bass right there. On the tip up. Tip ups are so much fun to me. Let's go. See you, bud. That was fun. Let's go. Oh, got a tip up. You still on here? Got him. Got a tip up fish. Look at that bass, guys. That's a nice bass. Another tip up bass, guys. Getting a lot of tip up action. These bass are just munching on those minnows. Fun sized bass through the ice. See you, bud. Man, dude, I'm having a blast out here. Got him. Finally. Oh, it's a bass. Look at that guy. Ooh, something got a hold of him. Oops. Sorry, bud. Guys, these tip ups are going crazy. I can't keep up. Is he still on there? Yep, he is. Got him. This is a bass. Got a bass on here. Let's go. Guys, all these tip ups are going up and I'm just running around out here like a clown. This one's not as big, but still a respectable size largemouth. I caught that one on the tip up, caught that big panfish, and then I had 2 false alarms. Just had another one pop the flag right whenever I was changing my batteries on my sonar. It is crazy out here. See you, bud. Oh, I had him. There he is. Came back for it. Feels good too. Yep, that's a nice gill. Not as big, but he's still a nice size bluegill, hand size. But they're just really liking that white chartreuse. See you, buddy. And we got a flag up. Another one, man. You just drop it, man. Nope, he's still there. He's on there. Got him. We got him, guys. After like 5, literally like 4 or 5 false alarms on this one flag, we finally got a fish hooked. Pulling line out. Feisty little bass. Oh, that's actually a nice bass. That might be the biggest so far. Oh, there we go. No, I think the first bass we had of the day was still the biggest. I'll still take it. Heck, that's a nice fish. These fish are actually going insane out here today. See you, bud. All right, we got another flag up. Guys, this action is crazy. We got another flag up. Nope, he's got there. He's got it. He was just sitting there with it. Guys, this action, that's a decent bass. Look how red his gills are, man. As I was letting that fish go, I looked over and this guy set this flag off. It is crazy out here. I think that's like 4 or 5 bass so far. See, bud. So the way I've been working these plastics in between my tip ups going off every 5 seconds, I'm just slowly jigging it up and down, and the fish will come up to it. And most of the ones that I've had bite it, I see them on the graph, chase it up, and I slowly raise it. Oh, might have been a false alarm. Nope, there's a fish on there. And he popped off. What the man? Anyways, like I was saying, being interrupted by all these tip ups, that's like a nice fish he got off. The way I've been working these baits is I drop it down to the bottom, raise it up about 1 foot, and I just slowly jig it up and down. And once I see a fish marked up, he'll come up to my lure and I'll just slowly raise it about 1 foot, and I'll just stop there and slowly jig it, and that fish will crush it. Tip ups have been going crazy, and these fish that bite the jig are just smashing it. All hand-sized or bigger bluegill. Also, the reason I picked the spot I am in right now is because right in between these 2 points, it gets really deep, down to like 16, 17 feet in some spots. Right here, it is 14 feet, 14, 15 feet. And I believe that tip up is about 11 or 12 feet, and that one is like 13 feet, I want to say. So these fish are pretty much all over this deep hole, this deep pocket. And yeah, these 2 points meet, and there's a lot of fish stacked up all over. And that sun is officially set, I would say, and we still have a little bit of daylight. So hopefully these fish really turn on to the last 20 minutes of daylight or so. Well, that bite died off super fast. It was on fire for the first hour or so. Those tip ups going off every 5 seconds. It was insane. Caught a good number of bass, and all those bluegill we caught, all those panfish and a crappie. Well, the crappie wasn't as big, but all those bluegill were bigger than my hand. Had an awesome day. Those plastics worked out pretty well. I've caught a lot of fish on these in the past. This was the first video that I've caught some fish on them with. So had a blast doing that, mixing it up, something besides wax worms. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more tip up action, I will definitely do that. Or if you guys want to see more bluegill and panfish caught on these plastics, definitely drop a comment down below. But enough talking, I'm gonna get my stuff ready, get on out of here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh man, wasn't even paying attention. Feels that's a better fish. Is that a big crappie? That's either a big crappie or just a bass. Yeah. Oh my god, dude, that is a tank. Man, that's a good fish. Look at that plastic, guys, on that little red and chartreuse bodied plastic. That's a good fish. See you, bud. Got him, finally. It's a decent fish. Not bad, not horrible. There's a lot of fish down there. There he is. What do we got? Gotta be a nice one. Oh yeah, look at that gill, guys. That is a giant. That is a big bluegill. He smacked that plastic. There he is. This feels like a good fish. Might be a bass, whatever it is, it's nice. Oh my gosh. That thing is huge. That is a giant, dude. Look at that plastic, man. Look, I'm grabbing this thing by the mouth like nothing. They have been crushing it. Only toads up here, man.